All right, now let's add a little bit detail on the horse. To do that, first let's hold Alt and click on the horse and keep the horse only. Then examine the horse a little bit and see if anything needs to be changed with the silhouette. I don't think so. All right, so let's begin. First of all, we need to add a couple of subdivision level because it's too low. It's in 1x. So go down here and increase the resolution. All right, now let me zoom over here. And maybe with the muscle, where is it? It can't, yeah, tube muscle. Let me make this one. Also, the symmetry is disabled. Let's enable that. Then add a couple of muscles. Yeah, the problem is caused by study stroke. We see the other options, the shape chunk. Tandem. Nah. Tube. Bar. And the alpha. I don't select any, didn't select any alpha, so let's go back to the sharp chunk. And also snap the surface. Switch back to and add a couple of muscles. Down here. And few muscle shapes here. Right, switch to fill brush and fill the areas between. Maybe with the shift, a little bit of a smoothing. Right now, with the scrap, right now let's go to the face. Let me see if I have any better angle. Yeah, that's good. I need to go to the other side. So switch to orthographic. So let's go for maybe soft clay. Here we have our eye almost. A little bit meat down here. And smooth. Maybe more on this bulge. Let me switch to move brush and move this over here. All right, now let's create a free new layer, empty layer, and let's call that eyes. And with a primitive, let's create a primitive and move it here. Or this time, let's use this click on place. That's disabled by default, so we need to check that and click to place the primitive. Make that smaller. Now click. Now we have two eyeballs. Let me compare the size of the eyeball with the ear. Maybe a little bit bigger. All right. Hit apply. The eye layer is selected, so hit apply. Now let's switch back to horse layer with the soft clay. Now let's build the eye bulge around the eye. Looks like a dragon. So cute. Right, switch to move brush and push slightly. Maybe a little bit push out down here. Switch back to Softglide. And with the control, let's carve in this time. Oh, not there. Here. And a little bit of nose bulge. Then with the control, let's carve in. Right, now let's go for the ears. First of all, let me rotate the ears a little bit. With what brush? What tool? The pose tool. So let's select ear or not. Let's see, maybe switch to brush or paint. Hit the E key and select the lasso and select the ear. Again, hit the E key and select one of the absolute brushes. Hide the gizmo. Make the brush bigger with the shift. Smooth the selection. Unhide. And we position the gizmo by holding shift. Rotate. And rotate. Make it a little bit thicker as well, so we have room for the sculpt. Now move the gizmo a little bit to the top. Alright, clear selection, and let's switch back to Softglide. Hold Control and carve in. Oh, go back. Maybe with this scrap. First, make it flat. Right, and let's use the pose for the inside of the ear. E key and select the brush. And let's select inside of the ear, almost. Maybe the control. Let me roughly get the shape done. Yeah, a little bit something like this. Bring back the gizmo and smooth it in. And maybe up. Right, clear. And we made a mess down here. So with the fill tool or fill brush, so fill that from behind. Now a little bit of smoothing inside the ear. Now maybe one more subdivision level. And now we are in 6 subdivision levels. So it's almost 7 million for the horse. Shift and make it smooth. And with the grow tool, grow brush, let's make the edge. And a little bit detail inside the ear. Random details, doesn't matter. Right, let's switch to move brush and smooth some of these parts. Alright, and usual voxel, usual clay. You make some base down here. With sculpting, then using smooth in the area. So it's a combination between sculpt smooth. Let's switch the shader, hover over the shaders, switch to something simpler with not that much curvature. they all have some sort of curvature. So let's switch back to Collide. Doesn't matter. So smoothie inside a bit more. Switch back to grow. Maybe here needs to be a little bit pointier. And the back, let me make it a little bit flat. And the eye bulge needs to be a little bit rounder. And with the groove, let's add some details. Oh, that's really too big. Let's make it smaller. And select the eyes and move the eyes a little bit out. Then let me grab the eyes with the shift and put that on horse body. So now they combine together. Wow. Symmetry is a little bit off. So we know how to solve that. Just select one side, brush a little bit, and use the symmetry. All right, now it's solved. Let's make a little bit of smoothing here and down here to make the transition smoother. Then maybe with the grow, a little bit detail around the mouth. Not that much. Then smooth the transition. Nice. All of the neck area is gonna go under this. I don't know what that is, but it look like some kind of fabric pattern thing. I don't know, or maybe not. Maybe just this belt. Yeah, maybe that's that. And on what the edge is this? So yeah, let's go and see from a wider angle. And add a little bit more details. We switch to soft glide. What about voxel build-up? Yeah, build-up is really good. Holding control, I can carve in. Without control, carve out. And let me find the study stroke, disable that, make a bulge here. Smooth, a little bit more bulgy. Smaller brush, but a little bit strong. Let's make this effect down here. And bigger brush, smooth. Oh, let's completely annihilate that. A little bit more meat, legs. And on the knee, let's go in front view, control, and carve in, smooth, and carve out at the middle. Maybe it's a little bit too much here. Let's resolve that with a scrap. Yeah, that's more like it. Scroll down here, switch back to build up. Let's add a little bit of muscle down here. And switch back to scrap. All right, and let's continue in the next part.